Guess who got a job? Guess who got a job? Hey! I got a job and now I will be making $0 this month. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylee if you don't know me, and whether you are new or returning, I'm so glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be doing a mid-month check-in of my July budget. We are a little bit over mid-month, but a lot has changed in our budget this month, mostly for the worse for this month, but for the better for next month. So there is hope on the horizon, but this month has taken a pretty big hit. So as you know, I have been on the CERB for the last 3 months. I have been receiving the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, which has been $2,000, which is a taxable benefit, so I will owe some of that back at tax time. But I've been receiving this $2,000 a month as my income for the last 3 months. There are very strict regulations about what makes you eligible for the CERB, one of which being that you cannot earn more than $1,000 in the window of the CERB that you're applying for. I was offered the position on July 3rd and I started my first day of work on July 10th. So I've officially been working for just over 1 week. The current CERB period is running from July 4th till like August 1st or 2nd, and I am not getting paid until the last day of July, but that means that I will have 0 income for this month because I'll count my end of July payment as if it was my beginning of August payment. So we are $2,000 short on what we've budgeted. So I wanted to go through my budget spreadsheet with you and update our numbers. In my July budget video, I mentioned that we would be getting a GST tax credit this month, which you can watch up there. I will tag it in the cards. And thank goodness too, because without it, this month would have been extremely tight. Living off just my husband's salary would have been very tight. So thankfully we did get that. It was almost $600. It was sort of boosted. It'll be less than that regularly. But thankfully we did get that to up our income a little bit. So I've got my computer in front of me here. I basically haven't touched this other than entering a few of our expenses, but a lot more have come through. So we're going to be doing a lot of tracking on my spreadsheet right now and removing and figuring out how it's going to work out, but join me. So I am now in my budget spreadsheet, and the first thing that we need to do is clear that. We have actually received all the income that we're going to receive this month, so I do need to update those numbers. My husband was actually paid $2,075.24, I believe. So I'm actually going to update the planned amount also to reflect that. And that's 2 months in a row now where he's gotten that exact amount. So I think for next month I will budget based on that number. And we also got a little bit of money from a friend paying us back for coffee that we bought, $103, and we received that. Oh, I didn't do the cents right. All right, so there we go. That is all the money that we have received this month. We did this. Our internet came out. Spotify comes out late in the month, so we're still waiting on that. Netflix, Disney, and then we're just waiting on our iCloud accounts. A lot of this we have spent more of. So we've actually already spent $322.56 on groceries, and on gas we have spent $86.85. So we've got about $100 left between those two categories. Eating out we haven't spent very much of, $33.69 we've spent there. I moved a bit of what we spent at like Costco and some other places into entertainment just because I knew that money wasn't going to be spent for anything truly entertainment. So I think I put $20 of our expenses there. Household, I believe, hasn't been spent. And this, I think I spent $3 of. So now if we scroll down here, this is where things have to change, because as you can see currently, we are $1,881 over budget. So the first thing is this. I'm not receiving any CERB money, so I'm not going to put any CERB money away. I'm going to erase this student loan saving too, because currently we are in an interest-free grace period, so I don't need to save that if I don't have money for that. And then I'm also going to remove the vacation amount. So that leaves us with $118 to put back into our budget. So since this student loan balance is actually on a $50 amount, I think I will just put $50 in there just to get that an even amount. So there we go. Now we have $1,500 sitting in there, which means next month to get to that $2,000 goal, I only have to put $500 in. So that will be nice. Let's see what else has been done here. Have I done anything else here? No. So I moved all of these. Typically I do almost all of this right at the beginning of the month. Some of these numbers do need to be changed though, because this balance is actually, we spent $425 out of this fund, so now we have $575 there, which is fine. We don't have a goal for that. What are we at here? $68.24. One thing I did forget, I forgot to increase. So this amount is actually at $68 because those friends reimbursed us and that money went directly there. That makes more sense. So $25.24 to mess around with. Probably the smartest thing would be to put it in student loan savings, but I don't want to do that. So I am not going to. So I think because I did spend $15 out of my health account, I will put at least $5 of it there, and that'll leave me with $20. So I'm going to put $5 there, and I'll put the $5 here because I'll move that right after this video. I actually kind of feel like I should give that $20 here because I basically spent this $20 on other stuff. Let's do that. And what do we have here? 24 cents. So let's just add that there. What would that be? 55? Perfect. And now it equals 0, which is what we're going for. So that is my July mid-month check-in. Not too much that's very exciting, although losing $2,000 worth of income could be considered fairly exciting. Luckily, we were planning to save pretty much all of that money anyways, so it didn't turn out to affect our expenses or, you know, our ability to buy groceries or anything like that. So thankfully, it wasn't that life-changing that we did lose that money, but I'm so excited for next month's budget. I'm really excited to be back to budgeting with 2 full incomes and not feeling like I was using sort of borrowed money. I'm excited to be using all earned money in our budget rather than the money I was getting from the government, which I'm so thankful for. But it'll be nice to be using the money that's all mine. It's already taxed. It's, you know what I mean. So I'm excited for it. So I will see you in my next video, which could be setting up my August budget. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to wait at least until I get a pay stub so I know exactly how much my paychecks will be, which then they'll be the same because it's a salary. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you like this type of video, feel free to subscribe. I'm loving documenting our budgeting journey, and soon we will be talking about debt repayment. As I mentioned, I do have student loans. So if you want to hang around for that, feel free to subscribe, and I would love to see you again next time.